Bitcoin has hit the previous peak. What is next? Is it going to go up more or is it going to have a correction now? Today, I will give you the insight from the chart. And also, I will tell you how to look at the chart to tell the funding is leaving or entering. So click like, subscribe, share with your friend. Welcome to ymchannel. This channel is about trading strategy and money mindset to help you to learn more and earn more. Click like, subscribe, share with your friend. So in my last video of the Bitcoin, basically, I told you if you bought recently around 48K here, you need to be careful about this point. Basically, I give you the update around here. I say if they drop below the red, you need to be careful because they could have a big correction, all right? And after like 8 days, 9 days, they come up again. If you have my indicator, this one, YM Club Fast, the indicator bundle, including all of my indicator, basically, you can see here is one of the buy point here. You can buy back here and you hold it, okay? And I want to give a bit alert because most of the audience here, they don't have the indicator. You can use RSI also to look any alert, okay? If they have a divergence, you need to be careful. If they have an overbought, you need to be careful also because when it's overbought, we're supposed to try to avoid to buy around this area when it is over 70. RSI when it's over 70 basically is one of the peak, okay? One of the peak for that period of time. Let's say here. So when it is below 30 is one of the bottom of that period of the time. Okay? Okay, like this, and this is the peak, and they have a correction. So now we are the same thing. We just finished the peak, and we are dropped below the peak. So if you use OBOS, my indicator, you can look. We have the yellow candle, right? The yellow candle means overbought signal, overbought signal. The purple is oversold signal. So which is around here. You can see some purple here. You can see some purple here. So suppose you're buying around, like when the purple disappear, you buy when the candle close above the last purple, then you buy. You use the last purple candle, the lowest price, as a stop loss. Okay, so and then you will hold the stock until the yellow point. Okay, so now go back to the point. What's going on right now is right now we have the yellow candle, right? So this one yellow disappear. We did not sell it actually. If you use this indicator, basically what happened is the last yellow candle, they did not drop below. They did not drop below the last yellow candle. Okay, so we don't need to stop loss. We don't need to cut gain. So you hold it. And then you look at the next wave. We have another yellow candle here. Okay, and again, the yellow candle, the last yellow candle, what happened? The last yellow candle that dropped below, then you sell it. Then you sell it. Okay, they close below the last yellow candle, you sell it. Until when you buy back. If they go above the last yellow candle, you buy back. Or you use the YM cup long, YM cup fast to buy back at this candle because they go above the blue line. Okay, so I will give you the complete course if you have enrolled my indicator. Okay, so how about here? We have the yellow candle. Do we need to sell during the yellow candle? No. What happened is we hold it until the yellow candle disappear and then they drop below the yellow candle. Okay, for example, basically today hasn't closed yet, but it looked like we are closing behind this yellow candle. Okay, we're closing below this yellow candle. Okay, so this is around 68,500. Okay, so far right now is 67.8K. Okay, so we are slightly below this. One thing I want to give you a bit alert is last video I mentioned. Basically here, I give you the alert here. Hey, if you buy around here, we suppose we have a correction, but it doesn't happen. And they come up, they go above the resistance, and then look at the red line. I told you if they drop below the red line, it means the trend is getting weak, and it could happen to have a trend reversal. But the blue line is still go straight upward, right? So the trend is still upward. What happened is it is strong and then they come up again. They go above the red. So you should buy back here. for short-term investor. Imagine for short-term investor, you can trade with this red line. You buy when they go above this, you sell when they drop below this. This is for very short-term investor. Okay, so to catch the wave of going up, but also to avoid the wave of going down. Okay, for other investor, you use another strategy. You have so many strategies you need to learn, you need to use. Okay, for example, this one. This is another, the yellow candle, overbought candle. Okay, so the yellow candle happening here until right now. One thing I want to show you also, another thing is RSI. If you look at the RSI, we are having the divergence. What is divergence? Price go up, the momentum is going down. Why this is so important, I mentioned in many of my videos. Because divergence, when the price go up, RSI go up, momentum go up, this is completely normal. What is not normal is the price going up, but the momentum going down. It means this have a trend reversals very, very soon. Okay, so you need to be careful. And also, another thing I want you to learn is when it is overbought. So either RSI or you use my indicator, you are not supposed to buy the stock. You're not supposed to buy, okay? We try to buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high. How to tell this is low? Either you have the RSI under 30, or you have the purple candle, or you use other strategy, okay? So we buy when the RSI under 30, we sell when the RSI go above 70, okay? So this is an easy trick, and you don't need to use my indicator you can do it. This is free indicator RSI, okay? To tell you overbought, oversold. This is very old indicator, but still working really well, okay? Another thing I want you to check is look at these two lines. So blue line can tell you the trend. This is YM Club Long. Blue line. Blue line is still going upward. It means this is still an upward trend. And the red line is the fast track, the fast line, okay? So we combine these two lines to tell you, depends on your time, the type of the time you are trading of, okay? If you use long term, you can use YM Club Long, or okay, if you're short term, you can use YM Club Fast, or you can combine both. So far, what's going on? We are expecting this one. When they drop below the red line, basically they have a small pullback. So far, only 3 days. Can they go lower? Yes. Okay, can they go lower? Yes. The trend is still going upward. The trend is still going upward. For example, here, we are in the upward trend, but they can still drop below the blue line. This is fine. So if the blue line changing direction, it means the correction is much bigger because it's changing from upward trend to downward trend. So if you have my indicator, suppose you are buying here, or you buy here and here, okay? And you sell when the blue changing the direction to downward, for example, here, okay? Of course, I like to combine the indicator. So another indicator I would use is YM Plus to tell you the institution holding. For example, when here they have a correction. This correction, what is the percentage of this correction? We can check here. This is 20%. You can see here, the institution funding also going down. The red bar is institution holding. Another thing right now, are we weak? Yes, but it's not significantly weak. So it's not yet confirmed. We will have a big correction. Not yet confirmed, okay? So another thing I want you to check is YM Big Buy. You can see what's going on. Since basically, although they go above the red line, since basically from March 1st, basically you can see here, the big volume trade is mainly selling. Why am big buy to tell you for short term, big volume trade. Red is to sell, green is to buy. They filter the volume. Okay, so this one is only for big volume trade. Basically, for big volume trade, mainly they are selling. Mainly they are selling. Although the institution quite stable here, you can see the red is quite stable. But for the big volume trade, is actually reducing. So less big buyer to buy. okay? Mainly the individual to push up the price, okay? So you need to be more alert what is going on here, especially when they drop below zero. When they drop below zero, at the same time, the RSI drop below 70. At the same time, YM chippers, they also drop below this bar. You see, they go under this purple line. It means the average is higher than the actual going. So it means they go lower than the average. Okay, so something you need to be more cautious. Okay, another thing I want to share with you is so right now is a good time to buy. I won't say so because we are having the overbought signal. If you really want to buy, you need to first you need to be very patient to wait. If when they have a big correction, you buy at the safe point. For example, if they get stable above this blue line, okay, and this could be one of the buy opportunity. So far, we don't know yet because we don't even know are they going to stay here or not. But suppose they should have a correction because so far we don't have a obvious correction. Okay, so far if you look at the weekly chart, we have been going up crazily without a break. So let me show you what is going on here. You can see here, basically from October, is like all the way up. They did not really have a break yet. So we are not yet that stage like this. Not yet. I told you we need to have to come back to touch the support in order to have a healthy bull run. So far we haven't happened yet. So far this week, if they touch 35K, yes, but they are not really touching there. They only touch 38K, and then they stop halfway, then go up again. This is a very strong bullish candle. You can see the wick, the long wick here. Okay, so people, because we have a big buying here, and then the price go all the way up again. So let's see what's going on. Will they drop lower? But it's normal to have a pullback or correction. Okay, it's definitely healthy. When they have a correction, look at here. They should have here. They don't really have a correction. Only stop from for 1-2 weeks. Then should have a 3 week minimum correction. Okay, then it is healthy. If not, this time the bull one won't be too long, won't be too far away. Like you cannot make a crazy bull one like previously. Okay, in our period cycle. Another thing I want to share with you is so now you look at the ETHUSD index, okay? So look at here. What happened if you don't have my indicator? It's still fine. You can use the trend line, okay? So you just line up. You try to link up as much as possible, okay? For example, this one, you touch 1, 2, 3, 4, and touch the wick. And here, basically, we drop below the trend line. We drop below the trend line. So you need to be careful. Maybe we would have an A, B, C correction, okay? So let's see how it goes. And now this one, the ETH. So look at the red line, which is the YM club fast. They're changing the direction, right? They're changing the direction from this candle. And this indicator is very sensitive. They can tell you right away the trend. For fast trend, they already tell you this from this day, they will come to have a correction. Okay, the blue line not yet, but the blue line is also very fast. So if this is a regular correction, they will change the direction as well. Now we drop below the blue line already. So you need to be more alert. And the RSI is the same thing here. We have a divergence here. You can see this here. This free candle basically is a divergence because the RSI going down and the price going up. Okay, so next thing I want you to check is OBOS. So we dropped below the last yellow candle as well. Well, we haven't closed below yet, but you can confirm by today US time to close the candle or not. Okay, another thing is the YM chippers is also drop below the purple line, which is weak, but it's not weak like this one. It's not weak like this one. If we start to have the green candle, then we will have some problem. The correction is much bigger. Okay, and this is also the ETH big volume trade. What happened daily? You can see basically from this day, they drop. The big volume is dropping. Okay, so this is the update for ETH and Bitcoin. If you haven't bought Bitcoin or ETH or any crypto yet, maybe it's also good to observe first. It's not yet a good moment to buy until they stay above the blue line stably. Okay, and also the YM chippers should go above the purple line as well. Okay, the red bar go above the purple line. Otherwise, it's not a good moment to buy. For example, here, you can see the red bar go above the purple, which is this candle. Okay, so if you're a short-term buyer, you can buy here. Okay, if you're more stable long-term investor, you may choose when they go above the blue line, which is the next day. Okay, the next day here. So it's also good. Okay, of course, it's also we have indicator to tell you to buy here. They go above basically around 1500. When they go above the blue line, the red candle go above the purple already. And then the blue line changing the direction to upward. So this is one of our buy signal. So if you don't have this indicator, you may subscribe it in my description link. And click like, subscribe, share with your friend. And I see you in the next video. Everyone have a nice weekend. See you next time. Bye.